Good evening. This is Roger signing in on the Sunday night special in a new format because we just couldn't hold back this news. So, this security is on many investors and traders' radars, watch lists, holdings, and brokerage firms. And more importantly, it's on the radar and on the list of Wall Street bets. That's right. You heard it here. It's on the list of Wall Street bets. And tonight we're going to be going over what security that is on a special new segment called the Rip Report. So stay tuned for your information and entertainment purposes only as we hopefully make some friends and have our audience benefit from some of the information being shared here. Because if you keep watching, only if you want to, keep winning. Subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your alerts because it's about to go down. So, as you can see here, this gentleman here looks like he's very, very, very determined. And, tonight we're going to talk a little bit about belief and how important it is to have belief. And, a lot of people that are in investing and in technical analysis, in any aspect of finance, they obviously have to have some sort of sense of belief. And most people that are going to be successful or do something with their lives, they need to have some level of belief and authenticity in what they believe in. And this gentleman here, Keith, seems like he is the guy that sparked this. And he spoke to the Wall Street Journal. They were the first ones to break the news here. And you can read this article. It's a very well researched article about this gentleman. Extremely, very in depth. Extremely in depth. Very, it spoke to who he was before, how he's been able to do this, and really importantly, we're going to be talking about this picture here and what that means to a lot of our audience and to a lot of the investors out there, and people that are in our private trading club. We've been talking about this company for a long time, and this is very exciting. This is a very exciting time because this is on the Wall Street Journal. So let's talk a little bit about this gentleman. Let's get into him. I picked the Daily News just because it was a little bit more readable for me. So meet Keith Gill, the man who drove the GameStop Reddit mania and made millions. Meet Keith Gill, the newly minted millionaire and financial folk hero who sparked the GameStop trading frenzy that caused big losses for established hedge funds this week. He's a 34-year-old Massachusetts dad who wears a cat t-shirts and a collection of headbands while running his Roaring Kitty YouTube channel from the basement of his rented residence. Known as Deep Effing Value on Reddit forum WallStreetBets, Gill worked in marketing for Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Co. before sending shockwaves through the financial firmament. I didn't expect this, Gill told the Wall Street Journal in his first interview since his GameStop evangelizing made him incredibly rich in the span of a few days. I thought this trade would be successful, he said, but I never expected what would happen over the past week. Gill shared a screenshot of his brokerage account Wednesday, showing roughly a $20 million daily gain on his GameStop stock and options after the company's shares hit an intraday high of $380, the Journal reported. Another screenshot shared Thursday showed a $15 million loss. After Thursday's market close, Gill's E-Trade account held $33 million, including GameStop stock, options, and millions in cash, the Journal reported. Gill has championed GameStop for months and posted a celebratory YouTube video January 22nd when its stock closed at $65 per share after hovering around $19 at the start of January. Wearing his signature headband, matching wristband, and aviator sunglasses. He sipped from a flute of Prosecco and thanks his fellow traders for their insights and ongoing support. Thank you to all of you for so much, he said. It's really important for you to understand how I feel and how my family feels. Beyond Gill's promotion of GameStop, the retail traders who flocked to the stock this week also were drawn by the bearish bets hedge fund managers made. Those positions, known as shorts, presented an opportunity if enough small-time buyers managed to push GameStop's price above a certain point. The hedge fund managers would be forced to exit their positions at a loss. The squeeze scheme worked, turning Gill into an everyman icon. Gill will go down as the greatest legend in history of Wall Street Bets, said John Hagdorn, a 34-year-old training supervisor based out of Ronkonkoma, New York, told Wall Street Journal. He's an original OG, Hagedorn said. The story is so much bigger than me, Gill told the journal. I supported these retail investors, their ability to make a statement. He started investing in GameStop around June 2019 when it was trading around $5 a share. He considered it undervalued, liked its fundamentals, and believed it was poised to pivot and regain momentum. He always liked money, his mom, Elaine Gill, told Wall Street Journal. She said her son was young. He would get money from those scratch tickets that people didn't know that they'd won. People would throw them on the ground. A lot of times there was still money on them. Still a resident of Gill's hometown of Brockton, Massachusetts, the mom said she was worried about her son might get in trouble for being the center of this week's market mania. The first thing that I had asked him when this craziness started was, is this illegal or anything dishonest? He said, no, Mom, it's not, she said. I'm not out for anybody, Gill told the Wall Street Journal. Roaring Kitty was an educational channel where I was showcasing my investment philosophy. Looking ahead, Gill, the father of the two-year-old daughter, he said, is still mulling his future options thanks to his newfound wealth. He hopes to continue Roaring Kitty and maybe buy a house. I always wanted to build an indoor track facility or a field house in Brockton, he said, and now it looks like I can actually do that. Yes, indeed, Keith, you can. And by the way, Keith, we support you fully here at BFN. We believe the movement that you started is unreal, and it's very, very powerful that your belief and your behavior had you become this powerful. And, I want to get into a little bit about the specs of what we want to talk about this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and people alike. As you can see here, I'm going to zoom in really close. I'm going to have you guys look at this. What does that say? I think what that says is TAAT. So yes, audience, wherever you're watching, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. TAAT is shown right here on Keith Gill's notebook. He's part of this massive movement where everybody in the entire world is talking about Wall Street Bets. I want to make sure the viewers understand the potential that this week holds for all the holders and all of the hands, those hands of diamonds that we have in our private trading group, and the hands of diamonds that we have all over the world that's in this security. Been in and out of it and gotten back into it because they understand the value. Get ready because, just the same way Keith believed in GameStop, we believed in TAAT. And the same way that Keith is a part of a network of like-minded traders in a community. On YouTube, there's a tremendous amount of like-minded traders and a large community. And I love to hear from other people in our community. And we know that TAAT has been a big part of the community. And he was able to share in his community, his love for GameStop. And we're sharing the love that we have here for TAAT. And as you can see, his behavior became something much more bigger than his belief ever was. Yes, he believed in GameStop. Yes, we believe in TAAT. However, when you have a lot of people on a shared aligned commitment and all those people believe in the same thing, it's an extremely powerful thing. And it's one thing to be making political statements. It's another thing to be using your income and the money that you have and the little bit of money that you have to be able to invest to make a difference. When a little bit of money comes all together, as you can see, the effect is pretty powerful. So I want to leave you guys on that note. Thank you very much for watching this evening. We appreciate your time, because if you keep watching, only if you want to keep winning. This is Roger signing off here at the BFN, the Business Financial Network. God bless.